Previously on Hardline.
That's Leo Ray. Says he has information regarding the drug war that's plaguing Miami.
I had everything on a platter, and you fucked it up.
You sure like
You're both excellent at improvising and terrible about keeping things quiet.
What the hell just happened? You wanted to see me, sir?
Mendoza, have a seat. Let's change things up for you two.
Relax. He's not gonna make you direct traffic.
Well, not yet. So Leo, our good friend, he told us what he knew and he walked right out the door.
He came in for protection, I thought.
Tell Nick what Leo gave up.
Drug bales.
You're shitting me.
Planes go up, drugs come down. Up, right into the Everglades. Show him.
A fishing map.
Whose operation is this?
Some shipbird named Remy Neltz.
2 years ago, this Neltz character was nothing, a blip on the radar. Now, he runs the entire operation that employed Tyson Latchford.
Sounds like a man of ambition.
Yes, he does. I want you two to wade into that mud hole we call a national park and find out just how ambitious he is.
Sir, why would Leo rat on his boss and then just walk out into the open?
Well, Leo said he didn't feel safe around cops anymore. We're done. Actually, Mendoza, stay a minute.
Of course.
Your partner can be a bit of a hothead.
Well, she believes in what she's doing, sir.
Good answer. Sit down, son. There are gonna be some complaints about the Elmore. Excessive force, etc., etc. Don't worry about it. I'll handle it.
Well, we appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
How's your mother, Detective?
Sorry, sir.
Your mother? I'm sure she went through a lot to get you out of Cuba. You don't become a detective, especially at your age, without a thorough background check. And you have a lot of background to check.
Sir,
It's all right. I know what it's like to have a shithead for a father, too. Took me a long time to find my way. And you're on the right path, son. Stay on it.
Jesus Christ, Leo's map is confusing. The scale is all wrong, but I think this is it.
Leo just gave Dawes that map. Just handed it over.
Handed over an unbelievably shitty map.
Yeah, but what's in it for him? That's what I don't understand.
Well, he's obviously being pressured by someone or something. Whoever's dropping these bales, Leo wants us to know about it.
So we can take out his competition, right?
Leo knows he's done in Miami. I had to guess he's probably setting up a meth lab in Iowa right about now.
What the hell were you thinking anyway, beating him up like that?
Leo had an attitude problem.
And we could have had an internal affairs problem.
There's our girl. Take us toward the drop. Narcos track their bales by radio. The number on Leo's map must be the frequency. And look at that. We got a ping. Get me close enough to a bale and I'll tag it with a tracking dart. That way when someone comes to pick these things up, we'll know exactly where they go. You know, back when the cartels ran their drugs through Miami, these swamps were filled with smugglers.
Maybe history's repeating itself.
Let's hope not. Back then, cartel guys were gunning each other down at their kids' birthday parties.
Yeah, I remember. I was just a kid back then, but I saw some crazy shit. Blood on the sidewalk, pit bulls with your throat slashed.
How the hell did your mom keep you out of all that shit?
It's gonna sound a little corny. She worked hard. She loved me.
Yeah, that sounds pretty goddamn corny. Mama's boy. Never would have guessed. Snagged it. Now let's see where it goes. And we got another pig.
Lead on, partner. There's at least 10 kilos in that bale.
Americans love their drugs.
My point is, this is not a small operation.
Dawes wouldn't have us out here if it was.
So say the cartels are using Miami to move product again. Why would they do that?
My best guess? Mexico's gotten way too scary. The average smuggler will risk prison but not having his head chopped off by some Zeta.
Americans do love their drugs.
Hey, it's a big deal that Dawes put us on this. You know that, right?
Oh, I know. The problem is, the stuff we're doing, you can't exactly bring to a DA.
Who gives a shit? This is way more fun. By the way, Captain Dawes, that guy was reckless as hell when he was young.
Yeah, I heard that about him. It's just a risky way to work, that's all.
Word of advice. You want to get on the captain's good side? Take the gloves off.
Oh, is that what this is? Bare-knuckle police work?
Now you're catching on. Near that parachute.
Okay, I'll pull up to the dock.
Lot of gators out here.
Yeah, I wouldn't sweat it. They're more afraid of us than we are of them.
Holy shit!
You okay?
Yeah,
Then just say thanks.
okay. Thanks. Maybe we should stick to the trail.
More afraid of us than we are of them, huh?
Let's just get out of the water. We gotta get up to that platform.
Try this grappling hook. I borrowed it from SWAT. Ever used one before?
No.
Launch the hook at the platform. Did the narcos build these things?
No. They're old observation platforms. For tourists. You good, Kai? How's your shoulder?
Hurts like hell, actually. Here. Brought a zipline, too.
You did come prepared.
Aim for those planks. They'll make a good anchor.
Bullseye. Okay. Follow me down.
What's your scanner showing?
Kai, we got company.
At least it's not a total wall.
It must be the pickup crew.
I don't know, the other half's got leaves and shit in it.
Over here! Get him! Okay!
Firing!
Yeah, who's we? We. We all work for Nelts. Remy takes care of... I take care of myself. Have it your way.
Fuck that guy. I got a guy in the city dude named Tab. Pretty connected.
Pretty sure that guy's gonna say something to Remy.
Don't worry about him. We gotta find a way to move this blow out of here without Nelts finding out.
You know, Nelt's never killed anybody. That's what I heard anyways.
That's why I ain't too scared. We're just packing up a few keys for us. We ain't being too greedy.
Freeze! MPD!
You son of a bitch!
Right there!
We're clear.
Looks like that bale missed the target.
Got a frequency for you. 120.13. See anything?
Whoa. Look at all those pretty points of light. All up and down the lake.
Well, let's take their boat and go check it out.
You want to call this in? We're not exactly in our jurisdiction here.
Let's find Nelds first. He's more ambitious than I thought.
Shitbags always are. You know the thing that scares me the most about this drug war? Whoever wins will have a lot of money and a lot of guns.
Yeah, When they're done with each other, they're gonna come after us. The 80s all over again.
That's why Dawes wants to stop this now, before it gets bad. So if we're off the books, deep off the books, not fighting, saves lives.
Hey, I'm not arguing.
Then why don't you sound convinced?
Because what's the end game? Put the big boys away, kingpins, and make it stick. You need a lot more than guns.
I don't know. Do you?
Playing a dangerous game, Detective.
Good. They're my favorite kind to play. I think we can get a view from the water tower. Give a scan before we get too close. We're not alone.
That thing!
And for any alarms.
One more fan vote by the weekend. You gonna give the buyer a tour?
That alarm will call more of them in unless you disable it.
The thing I don't understand is what Remy would have done without their offer.
Big
You
Remy's
can go
doing all right.
quiet or loud.
Yeah, but you can't do this forever. They get you eventually. Tax evasion, if nothing else. And look at what happened to
guys in
Tyson.
Tyson
What's
got
the
lost
call?
in the
Let's move
details.
Besides, not getting caught is exactly why Nels is having this big meeting. If Remy thinks this big bad wolf is gonna help him keep his house together, then I got some...
Stop right there. Hands up. Keep them up.
Yeah, no problem.
Police. Hands up. Keep them up.
All right.
Don't move. Police. Okay. Freeze. Stay right where you are.
You even a cop? You better have a
Put your hands up. Don't move.
Yeah, no problem.
What the hell were these guys guarding?
Gotta be drugs, money, or guns.
Look around. Let's find out. That looks like actual science stuff, as opposed to drug science stuff.
Last gen tech.
Those things must get a signal out here.
Guy was supposed to go to a stadium for a meet later.
The closest stadium is back in Miami.
Yeah, I don't think that's what this means.
Well, time to move on. What's in that envelope? We got more spots to check out.
Okay, back to the boat.
If the cartels are using the blades again, it makes sense. It's big, empty...
Look, all we need to do right now is find Nels.
You think Nelts is working with the cartels?
Cartels have their own pipelines. This is someone else. So what do you know about Nels?
Rich family, dropped out of film school. Got his start trying to fund a movie with drug money.
Let me guess. He forgot to make the movie.
No, he made it. Sucked ass. There's a dock ahead.
Let's stop and have a look.
Hey, Kai. I gotta ask you about something.
What's up?
You, Tyson.
No. That. Well, you know, a girl occasionally goes on dates.
You dated Tyson?
Look, I met him at a party. We had one date. Well, two. 2 official dates.
Wait. You dated a cocaine dealer.
Cocaine broker.
So when did he find out you were a cop?
When I found out he was a cocaine broker. Look, believe it or not, he's not a bad guy. What the hell is this place?
No idea.
Head up by the windmill, and let's get a bird's eye. Keep your distance until you've scanned the area.
I'm not saying that anyone has to do anything. I'm just saying that I'm going to church on Sunday, and Ed's coming with me. Right, Ed? Wouldn't miss it.
All right, listen up. We got a buyer coming in. So what? So we're gonna look professional. I want patrols, groups of 2. Get moving.
The meeting's just breaking up. They're fanning out.
Get in a little closer. Got something.
Keep looking. I'm gonna check this out. Hey, if you look over there. Hey, you look over there.
Blast him! You two, go! Get up there! Get it!
That's it. We're clear.
You know what? This was an old gator farm.
That's clever. I'll give them that.
Yeah. Remote location, good sea access, land access, fucking gators.
Yeah.
Tommy, pick it up, man. You know the rules. Somebody at the radio at all times.
These are Nelson's guys. Here, talk to them.
Rick. Can't get Tommy.
Nell!
Hey. Yeah, it's all good. I'm here.
Who the fuck is this?
It's Antonio.
Where's Tommy?
Yeah, he's taking a shit.
Nice.
Oh, yeah? Well, tell him that Nell said it's time for the meet.
Okay, where's he headed?
Tommy knows where the fuck he's going, Antonio. Tell him we're on our way.
Boring conversation anyway?
The meeting on that guy's phone? That's with Nelts.
He said they were headed...
Miami Aquatic Stadium's been shut down for a while. That's where they gotta be meeting.
Well, we're not gonna find it here.
What was that? Guess it was nothing. What was that? What?
I'm gonna have a look around. I heard something over here. Spread out. Get him! Hey!
The stadium's just south of here. Hold tight.
Whoa, slow it down. We don't want Nels to know we're here. Whoa, hold up. Let's not get spotted.
Put your hands up. And don't move.
You got it. You got it.
that side of the lake, and then there was a boat pulling Tiger on the other side of the lake. Well, unfortunately their paths crossed. Tiger's rope crossed over to girl's rope. Next thing you know, girl loses her hand. All the other girls, they dove in, they're trying to find her hand, and of course the Tiger swam into the mix, and that kind of messed stuff up. But, yeah, the place closed down pretty soon after that. We did find that hand.
Shit. Alarms.
Thought so. They pushed that button and we got ourselves a party.
Come on. Gonna be in the black and white? I expect it. Guys like regular cars. You bringing his own guys? They ran me that. Bring half the force.
Put your hands up. And don't move.
You got it. You got it. Finally gonna get braced?
Hey, hey.
The inside one. You're already looking good, man. Hey, fuck you.
Hands up. You're under arrest.
Whoa!
Stop. You're under arrest.
When now?
Freeze.
You got it. You got it. I'm not doing anything.
Gonna look around.
Nels is running. Go, get after Nels.
You got him? Get him!
Mendoza!
Nels! Get your hands up! Keep them up!
Mendoza, right?
Save it!
I took Starter's deal. You got some fucked up friends, Mendoza.
Wait, what deal?
I'm a ghost to you.
You hear me? Damn it! I'll call in a chopper. We'll find him before he gets far.
Place doesn't have many windows, so smoke should be effective. I want a 3-man team going in here, and another here. Snipers, here, and here.
Looks like Stoddard's got it all under control.
Fuck that. We had him first.
Nick? You want to make sure it's locked first, Hotshot?
Huh.
Finally catch a break.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Stoddard, we're going in.
The fuck you are?
See if your boys can take some heat off of us.
I got him! Over here!
Look out!
Look at this guy!
Mendoza, stand down.
We got this, Sergeant.
God damn it. This is not...
I said we got this!
Okay. What the hell are you doing?
It's our pace, Stoddard. Back off.
Go hit me!
Floor's clear!
Get upstairs.
You better know what you're doing, Mendoza. Be advised, we have backup en route.
Hey, what the?
Get inside!
Get him out!
We're clear!
Nelson's in here. Let's move on.
Guy, you find anything?
We're on the 3rd floor. Nothing yet.
Right here!
Securing perimeter. Left breach in position momentarily.
Stop him!
Position to breach the front door.
Shoot him!
Everything's ready. Let's knock on that front door. We're in. Engaging suspect.
Nels! Put the gun down! Now!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I took the deal. You, Stoddard, take it all. I'm out of here.
Put the piece down. Then we can talk about Stoddard, this deal, whatever else you want. What the hell was that, Stoddard?
Looks like I just saved your life, Mendoza.
He was surrendering!
Leave it alone, partner.
I say you were in danger.
Right. He was dangerous because he was talking about your deal.
Leave it alone, Nick.
The hell I will!
No, I'm curious. What, did Nell say something interesting, Nick?
We're done here.
Listen to your partner. She's a smart lady. Here, before evidence arrives.
You're kidding.
There you go, Nick. Congrats on a job well done.
Smart lady. Now I see why.
Next time on Hardline.
You do trust Dawes, right?
Your partner, she's in trouble. That means we help her.
Drop the goddamn gun